This is Clutch, and this is the Clutch show that you are watching. In this game, we're going to be going over Domination and how to win in Domination. This particular game, I started late. We are 27 points behind the enemy team, as well as a flag behind when I came into this game. So do take note of that. I did end up going, 42-1 on this game, and we ended up losing by 5 points. Now, our whole team pretty much went positive, and I'll explain to you why I think we lost. I do think there was a few pivotal moments in the game that I could have done or played out differently in order to win this game. I do want you to take note, though, here for my first, right when I spawned in, I went straight to A. Instead of going to B, I think that was a bad move. In Domination, for those of you who don't know, it is very important to cap 2 flags and spawn trap your enemy. In a big map like this, it should be possible to cap 3 flags and spawn trap your enemy, but it's harder to pull off. So we'll just say capping 2 flags, especially if you don't have really good communication and whatnot, then the 2 flag thing is going to be a whole lot better. Again, I should be going for B here. I think I end up going more for the flank, or just holding on. Actually, holding off the flank, this is fine, because that was needed. They were kind of pouring in from that right side there. I do agree with my moves here. I end up kind of hanging out in this tunnel area, preventing anybody from flanking from the right at B. Yet, in the tunnel area, I can switch over to B if it needs to be defended. I think this was a good position, especially considering that we had A. If you put up a wall and you don't let them get past B, then, I mean, obviously you still hold on to A. You can spawn trap them in there. Kind of started off slow. I think I went 6-1 in the first round here. So, I mean, I wasn't going absolutely ham, but then again, my decision making might have been a little better. It was a rather short first round, though, considering I came in fairly late. I will be grabbing the A flag here at the beginning and then heading over to B. This was a good move. A lot of times I don't like to go directly for the objective. I like to flank, kill a few people, and then go for the objective. I was quite confused, though, when I found that nobody on the other team pushed for B. It seems like they'd be there by now, so I don't know what was up with that. End up calling a stealth chopper, and I continue to sit here and try to defend B. Bringing up a mini-map that I got from Codcaster here, you will see that they are spawning near the flag, and then when our teammates push them, they start spawning in the building right above or north of B. This was probably a bad idea overall. All this pushing ended up not hurting us, but usually it's a bad idea. As I push into the north building, you'll see that they start spawning outside of that building. The people at the flag are obviously forcing them to spawn here. Now, this would be a good spawn trap if I stayed in that building, didn't push that. But you notice as soon as I push that building, bam, they're spawning behind us at A. This is usually a bad thing. Like I said, they didn't end up punishing us, and then as you can see, then they just all start spawning at A, up or north and south. A lot of times you can lose flags, and then half your teammates can get totally flanked after you do that. Not expecting the enemy to be behind, so generally you want to keep a spawn trap and keep them at bay. Like I said, this time it did not punish us. I go here in the corner, pull out my VTOL warship. At this point, when I started my VTOL warship, we had 3 flags, and I think when I come back we end up with 3 flags as well. So overall this section of the game was going really good for us. I thought I was going to have my VTOL up longer, and I thought it was going to be more pivotal, because I ended up getting 2 of these during this gameplay. Both VTOLs, though, didn't end up lasting all that long, so that may have been a part of it. That and the map is a little harder to see. Alright, I did not see that he was at C right now. Had I gone directly to C and noticed that he was taking the flag and stopped him from taking it, we might have won this game. Notice I go to flank instead of going directly for C. This was a terrible idea. The enemy already didn't know where I was at. I was already way in the back of the map. I should have went directly for it. We end up losing, I think, 6 points from not having that flag for that time. We ended up losing by 5. So clearly me not even trying for that play was a huge mistake. Here you'll see that we have A and B. For the rest of this game, if we were able to hold A and B, we would win. But instead of holding them into spawn, instead of protecting that B site, what do? I push up to go to A. This was the biggest mistake I made in this game. I should have been there holding them off of B, making sure that we kept that, that flag for the win. As you can see, they start spawning. Now that I pushed up too far, they start spawning in the north building of B. This gives them a huge advantage as they are able to reinforce B better than we are. I mean, what more can I say? Don't make the same mistake. Have a mental picture of what's going on in the domination game and play according to that. Just going in trying to get kills or getting over ambitious, not spawn trapping, can flip the positions and they can get, you know, better spawns just kind of off of luck, but it's mainly off of where you are positioned. Here I'll call in a VTOL warship. It's already too late as they took A and they had B for so long. The game was already over at this point. Mathematically couldn't come back from it. Don't get me wrong, I think I played a great game. I think I was a huge asset to my team. I don't think we would have been as close to winning as we would have been if I hadn't been on the team. But, oh, and in the end I had just as many caps and I think 1 less defend than their best objective player on the other team. The problem is I was going for the wrong objectives, and this costed us the game. I do hope that these tips help you improve in your Call of Duty domination game. Please slap a like if you like this video and subscribe if you want more content helping you improve in Call of Duty.